Today is day 2 of the motivational video challenge, and today's message is clarity over speed. I believe the idea of getting there faster is a myth. It is what is responsible for the suffering and the misery we have going on in our lives. And most of us do not realize that for the most part of the journey, we are uncertain about where we are going. We are uncertain about whether the decisions that we are making will actually lead us to where we are going, we're trying to go. And it's not that we actually want speed. It's the fact that we want to be certain that, okay, this path that I have taken will lead me to the outcome that I want, will lead me to the outcome that I'm trying to get to. And so we choose speed because we want it to be in a scenario where if it doesn't work out, we can then move on to the next thing. But if you do not commit yourself to the journey will not reveal that value it carries for you. Every journey that you're walking, every path that you're taking in life has value. It has some lessons, it has failure, it has success, it has everything in it. And so if you're not immersed in the journey, you will never understand it. You will always feel lost. You always feel like you're headed nowhere. Sometimes you're on a shorter journey to get to a longer journey. Sometimes you're on a longer journey to get to a shorter journey. And so being present within your journey and being clear that this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm going to focus on, and not relying on external influences, relying on external opinions, is what is going to bring peace and the sense of direction in your life. I believe that if you were in a car and the driver was speeding on a very bad weather day, it was running like 100 kilometers per hour in a foggy day, in a foggy weather, you'll be like, my guy, where are you running to? Where are you running to? And you probably tell him to stop. You probably find your way back home just walking. Sometimes when these things even happen, some people park their car on the corner and wait for the weather to get clear. And this scenario applies so much in our lives that some of us do not really understand it. Some of us miss sight of it. I want you to picture your body as the vehicle. And I want you to picture your soul as the passenger. And picture your 10 senses as the driver. Most of the time we rely on our senses to make the decisions. Our senses are speeding, making a lot of things, misdirecting us, and not realizing that the real person who knows where he's going, the passenger, the soul who knows where he's going, he's the one who knows the destination. If your driver reaches around your neighborhood, you'll be able to tell him like, oh, go left, go right, go here, go there. Even though they may have a GPS, but you can tell that, okay, this is where I'm headed. And so we do not listen to our soul. We do not listen to our intuition, the inner voice that speaks to us all the time. We're always relying on our senses. How good does it smell? How good does it sound? And this is what is bringing the feeling of misdirection, of lack of purpose, of lack of direction in our life. And I want to encourage you today that forget about speed. Forget about getting there faster. I believe that the shortest path to get to your destination is the one that actually gets you there. Because it does not make any sense for you to run 200 kilometers per hour and still arrive nowhere. It's better you take it one step at a time. And if you want to be convinced of how much you've been misdirected, just look at your daily habits. Look at the goals that you set for yourself. Look at the goals, your habits of the day. Do they align with where you're trying to go? Do they align with the things that you must do to achieve those goals? And if they are not aligned, then you're missing the point. You're missing the point. It's never just going to happen one day and everything that you desire will just come in front of you. No, there's a process. There's a process. And that process is the one that shapes you to become that person you so much desire to be. And so always ask yourself, where I'm trying to go, am I aligned? Are the decisions I'm taking aligned with the path I'm walking? The path you're walking is so important. Your direction is so important. It will determine the kind of people you meet, to determine the kind of food you eat, to determine the kind of job you get, to determine the kind of circumstances that happen around your life. It will determine your whole personality. And so you must take it very, very important. It's one of the most important things in life. And there is an inner light that helps you navigate this world. Just as the fog light helps the drivers navigate their destination within foggy weather conditions, the inner light of intuition helps you navigate the foggy roads of life. So listen to your intuition. Cultivate your intuition so that it can make the road clear for you. It can open up the things that you are not seeing. Spend more time with yourself. Speak to yourself. Listen to your inner voice, because that's what matters. Your soul knows exactly why you're here. In fact, your soul is you. So don't allow the senses to take control. Don't allow this body to deceive you. There is a part of you that knows exactly what you should be doing, how you should be doing it. And if you listen to that path more, you would have peace in your life. You would feel you're living a purposeful life. And I'm going to end here with a quote that says, "Woe to him who speeds on the dangerous roads, on the dangerous dark roads of life, for he's bound to end up in a ditch of misery and suffering." So woe to you if you're speeding in these uncertainties of life, if you're speeding in these dark roads of life, in this suffering. If you're speeding, you're bound to end up in a ditch of misery and suffering. So I hope that you can start trying to focus on what truly matters, on where you're going, your direction in life, more than how fast you need to get there. If you knew where you were going, you would not worry about whether you get there sooner or later. I wish you all the very best and have a blessed day. Thank you.